Minnesota, they have everything from a Heisman to a Nagurski in their rich legacy. And today in Minneapolis, the Golden Gophers hope to add another memorable chapter. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers. The Badgers will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will get the first swing of the game. When Minnesota and Wisconsin get together, not much more satisfying than reaching around, grabbing that axe handle, and taking a swing at the goalpost. That's the stakes today, guys.
Yeah, and a lot of stakes, a lot of emotion. These guys don't like each other. Listen, the Gophers and the Badgers are built the same, Paul. They're the same identity. It's toughness. It's running the football. Who can establish that in this football game?
And to me, it doesn't matter if you're a fan of either of these two schools. If you just love college football, what makes it great, it's the rivalry games, right? This is the most played rivalry in the FBS. Paul Bunyan's Zags, this game is always so much fun to watch.
A 3rd and long coming up here. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponents. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Wisconsin! How about that special teams play? The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you? Get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Paul Bunyan's axe is one of the great trophies in college football, but you know, they used to play for a slab of bacon before it disappeared. Had you rather play for an axe or a slab of bacon? And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Wisconsin's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
The games etched in the lore of this rivalry are typically tight last-second field goals and the like, but Wisconsin won in a blowout a year ago.
Yeah, the Badgers grabbed that axe and bludgeoned the Gophers a year ago. Just beat them down. They know that. They've heard about it, and they've talked about it all year long. That's not something you forget, Palmer. You know that taste in your mouth, and you will do anything to get it out.
They want to do it again, too. We talked to some of these Wisconsin players. They said running out onto the field, grabbing the axe, and holding it up high was one of the best moments of their careers. And the fact that they won the game in a convincing fashion and as dominant as they did, they want to do that again here today.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Now setting up shop in the red zone. They'll leave it with him. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Badger. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the Golden Gophers want to crank the tempo. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Feeling some heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They're getting this guy lathered up. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Quarterback extends the play. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And that is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead. They'll run it from the gun. On the move at the 30. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. First down here for the offense. To the air, it's Wheeler. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Well, so much for just relying on the running game in the snow after that big play.
You know, you always hear the offenses say, I have the advantage. I know where I'm going when the weather's not great. The snow, no problem. Push the ball down the field. Nice pitch and catch with the inclement weather.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. These old rivals have gone at it for a long time. First meeting way back in 1890. It is the most played rivalry at the highest level of college football.
Yeah, you're right, Reese. And even though this game hasn't always had national championship implications or Heisman Trophy implications necessarily, this game defines what's so great about college football. It's the rivalries, right? You don't have to be necessarily a fan of either of these two schools, but appreciating the history, I think, is what makes this game so unique.
Yeah, and the trophy games are so fun, just to watch the teams react at the end. And they know, starting...
Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Minnesota. What a nice play by the defender there. When you're cold, when you're wet, and it's snowy like this, you just want to make plays and get to the sideline. Why? Because there's a heater over there. Give it to me and my jacket, please.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Golden Gophers will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Line gets set, first down. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Scanning the field, it's Wheeler. Unloads to the wideout. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Going up top. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Off-play action on first down. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Wheeler. He slings it deep to the left. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Wisconsin. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. The Badgers look as if they're ready to start swinging that axe with authority as they're starting to thump the Gophers.
Well, I think Wisconsin knew coming into this game they needed to be the more physically dominant team. And, David, it seemed like it's been that way so far.
Yeah, and that's where it's good to have to be able to lean on. Even in rivalry games with high emotions, when you know who you are and you're physical and you can be the more physical team, you can get the lead. Now, just got to hang on to it and finish the drill.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On the return, it's King. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He leaves it with his back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Hold it, open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Okay, lining up to convert 3rd down. Easy. Dropping back, it's Wheeler. They're working that left side. Excellent job working through the air there. Defense and picking up a first down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
They'll run it. Touchdown, Badger! And the stomping has commenced. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's caught downfield. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Wide open downfield. He's off to the races. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And he did get that extra point through, no problem with the frozen tundra beneath him. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
The hands team on the receiving unit has got to do a better job. You have got to make sure you end up with the football.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. And the ball is intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Get ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football.
Going downfield for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now he's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. He'll take another shot here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Pulls it in. It's Anthony. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Badgers hit it quickly to the line. On second down, looking again to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
On third down, going up top. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll start this drive firing. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Throws for the tight end. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to move it through the air. He uncorks one deep. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And the punishment has been extended.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.